Hi y'all, and welcome to our Grilling Tips video. My name is Mike Stokes. I'm in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. You've probably seen a lot of my wife's cooking videos. She's Beryl Stokes with Cajun-Cooking TV. And we're going to have some grilling tips tonight. Tip number one, you need to have a good pit. Now I've been using Old Smokies all my life. 40 years I've been cooking on these. They come in 3 sizes, and as you can see I have all 3 sizes. The small one's perfect when it's just say you and your wife. It'll cook say 4 to 6 hamburgers, you know, a little chicken. This one's good for bigger things when you want to do some smoking. And this is our party grill. It can cook for a crowd. Like I say, we need to have all 3. They're very inexpensive, last a long time, and I've just never found a pit that cooks any better. Hi, this is grilling tip number 2, your charcoal. Folks, good charcoal makes a big difference. I spent most of my life using those charcoal briquettes, and one day, well, but you know, when I was a kid, my dad didn't use those things. He used real charcoal. Well, I discovered some real charcoal one day and gave it a try, and it just makes all the difference in the world in how your food tastes. So you get real hardwood charcoal. That's grilling tip number 2. Hi y'all, we're back with grilling tip number 3. That's a charcoal chimney. This is how we're going to light our charcoal. You're going to light your charcoal with 1 piece of newspaper. Get your piece of newspaper, tear it in half, crumble it up. Don't wad it up tight. Just stick it in the bottom. Just like that. Then fill it with charcoal. In just a minute we're going to light this. And it's going to light on that 1 piece of newspaper. So you just go to these little holes at the bottom and light your newspaper. Just go all the way around. Just going to light your charcoal. It'll be ready in about 15 or 20 minutes, and this has been grilling tip number 3. This is grilling tip number 4. To make your food extra special, to stand out in the neighborhood, make your food better than all your neighbors, use smoking chips. These come in a variety of flavors, mesquite, hickory, and other flavors. We prefer mesquite here. You can get these at a grilling store or at Amazon.com. Get you about 2 handfuls, throw them in a jar. I mean, not a jar, a bowl, and soak them for half hour, an hour. And when you get ready to cook, you'll just pour the water out, take the handfuls, throw it on your hot coals, and it's just going to make for a wonderful flavor. That was grilling tip number 4. Okay, grilling tip number 5 is to spray your grill before you go to grilling. And I just use some spray oil. I use canola oil. Before you cook, just take your grill and spray it. That was grilling tip number 5. Okay y'all, this is grilling tip number 6, meat preparation and seasoning. Tonight we're having pork tenderloin. You'll notice I season most of my meat about the same. We use sea salt, and I put a little sea salt on it, not a lot. But what I put a good amount on is the garlic powder. Whether it be chicken, hamburgers, pork tenderloin steaks. Then some Tony's Creole seasoning. And I will do both sides. I put wax paper on here just so I can carry the meat out like this, and then I won't have to wash this before I bring the meat in. 6. This is grilling tips number 6. Okay, now we're at grilling tip number 7, and that is whether you're going to grill or smoke. Now with this pork tenderloin, you could grill it, but it actually is going to be a whole lot better if we smoke it. And how you do that with these pits, just a matter of getting all the charcoal on one side as opposed to spreading it out. I'm just dumping the charcoal all the way on the back side of the grill. I'm going to add my wood chips. As you can see, all these coals are on one side of the pit. If we were cooking hamburgers or steak or something like that, we'd spread these coals out all over, make an even pile. We're going to put them all on one side, because as you can see, we're going to put the meat on the opposite side. Put the grill on there. Now we're going to take our pork tenderloin and put it all the way on the opposite side of the fire. So we got the fire on that side, the fire and the smoking chips on that side, the meat all the way on this side, so it's not over direct heat. It's going to take longer to cook this way. If I was in a hurry, I'd spread the coals out and just cook it right over there. You have to watch it though. It's not going to be as tender and juicy. This is going to make it more tender and juicy. Grilling tip number 7. Okay, it's time to turn our meat, so this is grilling tip number 8. Use tongs and not a fork. When you use a fork and pierce your meat, it allows a lot of those juices that are in there cooking inside your meat to drip out. Tongs are a better way to go to keep your meat moist and juicy. Grilling tip number 8. Okay, this is grilling tip number 9, and this might be one of the most important ones. We need them all, pretty much, but it's a meat thermometer. This way you know your meat's done. Have you ever kind of ruined a dinner by bringing in the meat and everybody's sitting down to eat and you slice into it and it's just red and bloody and everybody goes yuck? Well, anyway, this avoids that. You want your meat to be at least 150 degrees, and 150 is a good medium, great for a steak. I usually do chicken to about 160 because I don't want no rare chicken. Woo, this baby's cooked. That was grilling tip number 9. Okay, this is grilling tip number 10. Last one you're getting on this story. We brought in our pork tenderloin and let her sit. Let it sit about 10 minutes before you slice it, and that's grilling tip number 10.